This video is how to play Deathwatch in Kill Team 24. Obviously Deathwatch can easily be played as Angels of Death or as Phobos. However, the rules around the Nemesis Claw transfer really well into a Deathwatch kill team. Going to start with the Angels of Death, as they're probably the most obvious and easiest team to compile from Deathwatch models that you'll already have. So I've done a few conversions to suit the team, mainly putting a Deathwatchy sword on the Assault Intercessor Sergeant. The Eliminator I had already made, so he was simple, just needed painting. Now I didn't do a heavy intercessor or a captain, so I didn't really want to buy one. I'm happy with what I've got here. So I've got 5 intercessors, one with a grenade launcher, the sergeant with a bolt rifle and a sword, and then 3 bolt rifle guys at the back. This gives you the option to use a range team or a melee team if that's what you want. So 4 assault intercessors and a sergeant with a power weapon, and then of course the eliminator. So choose ranged or melee, and or put a eliminator in the middle of it, and there's your team. Now on to Phobos. Again, I've already got one of these teams painted in the desert camo, but I wanted a Deathwatch team. But I didn't. I just took the models that I had to put them into teams rather than making up one of every specialist. So I've kept it simple and easy to play. These are not going to be used in competitions, so using a simplified version of the team. So I already had 5 infiltrators, so they can all be used as just infiltrator warriors, and I had 5 reavers, so the reavers can be used as is, and the sergeant here has a bolt carbine just for a bit of range. The reavers are great on the city boards because of their grav shoots and grapnel hooks, and that means they can move very quickly through terrain. And as lots of people are saying at the moment, reavers are very strong within Phobos. Infiltrators, I am missing out on some of the specialists, but a simplified team means an easy team to run, and I can always use the eliminator as the marksman if I want. So I have played as the Reaver Sergeant and just a mix of the mix of infiltrators and reavers. The reavers are really good. They give they've got the same attack and damage characteristics as an assault intercessor, but they move through terrain much quicker. So the reavers are a real hit for me. Okay, I'll spend a bit more time going through the Nemesis Claw. So as I said before, the rules translate really well to a very gritty Deathwatch team. I won't talk through all the rules, as they can be downloaded from Warcom or seen in lots of other places. They do, however, have the Midnight Clad rule. That allows them to be obscured in heavy terrain, which is very Deathwatch. And there are a lot of other rules and ploys that translate well to Deathwatch. So this is the visionary leader with a bolt pistol and a power weapon, and he's also a psychic, and those theme very well. The fearmonger is a reaver with a bolt pistol and tainted blade. He has the Terror Chem rule, which poisons operatives in subsequent turns. And this is just one of my reavers from the Phobos squad that has a tainted blade. I made a choice of gunners so that I can use the plasma gunner, the melter, or the flamer in any combination that I wish. These were just a Hellblaster, and then one of the Inferno Marines that I chopped up. And it's always good to have a choice. I didn't have a suitable missile launcher that I could use, so I just went with the heavy bolter on the heavy gunner, and that's fine for me for now. Maybe I'll do a missile launcher, maybe I won't. Some lightning claws make for a great screecher. He's got a great pose. Did a bit of messing around with that until I got it right. And a chain glaive on this guy as a skin thief. The ventriloquist is holding a bit of dead gene stealer on a Grey Knight's icon type thing, and he's also got a Grey Knight helmet to complete the look. I didn't make any warriors because I figured that I already had bolt gun intercessors and assault intercessors with pistol and sword, so I can use them if I decide to take warriors to flesh out the team, particularly as otherwise it's all specialists. It's quite nice to have some normal guys. Where I can, I often start playing a team like this with a bunch of the warriors. So this is I think how I started with this: 2 bolt rifle warriors, 2 chainsword warriors, a plasma gunner, and the leader. It helps you to concentrate on some of the specific rules for the specialists, and then just swap them out and add them in one by one. So, like so, just deciding which one you want to try next within a group of fairly simple to use warriors. So here we have the whole lot again. There's enough warriors that they can be moved around if I decide to pinch Reaver to put into Nemesis Claw. There's enough of the Phobos left for a full team, and likewise if I decide to take a few warriors from the Angels of Death, there's enough others to still make a full team. I really like these guys. I love the way they look. I love the way they play as Deathwatch, and really happy with the few conversions that I made to put this team together.